Call.
All right, folks, it's April 9th. We are doing a pre-scouting trip in Massachusetts. It's right before daylight. It's about almost 6 a.m. and Dan and I are just going to ride around today, hopefully find some birds before we come up here in 2 weeks to hunt. So let's see if we can get something to gobble at our first spot. There's a few back there, but they're pretty good way. Yep, he's following them hens, ain't he?
One.
Is that 5 hens?
1, 2. No, there's 4, 5, 6 hens.
Got some good hooks on him.
All right, it's April 24th. Bishop's already up in Mass. I'm going to head up there here shortly. But first, I got to take Declan over to his lacrosse game. And then I'll be headed north. He's already been getting on some birds up there. He went up yesterday. He's been doing a ton of scouting. So I'm probably going to link up with him around 4 o'clock. So stay tuned.
All right, folks, well, it is Sunday the 24th. We are getting ready to go roost. Dan's behind the camera. I got Kevin here. Kevin, I met, what, last year? Probably about a year ago. Yeah. I don't know. I actually was looking back at my messages today, and I think I must have responded to something on Facebook to you, and you private messaged me. So we've been talking ever since, kind of giving us some pointers on Massachusetts hunting, kind of help us navigate some of the rules and regulations. Kevin, where are you going to go to one of your private farms this afternoon, do some roosting?
Yeah, one of my private farms, about 100 acres or so.
Yeah, and you got a couple blinds set up out there.
Yep, set up some blinds last week.
And if it works out well, that'll be pretty quick for you.
Yeah, it should be.
But we're going to take off here in a few minutes. It's about 6:30, so we're going to head to 3 different spots. He's going to go to his private farm. I'm going to hit a spot that's close to town land, and Dan's going to hit a kind of a private spot. That stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get some footage in the next couple days of some dead birds. Dan and I have split up. I am walking a trail right now to a piece of town land that's huntable, but there's several nice fields in here that are not posted, so I think I'm gonna set up alongside one of these fields and see if I can't hear one gobble. And I think Dan and Kevin and I will kind of put all our notes together tonight and decide which spots are best. You know, we don't know yet if we're going to all split up and go to 3 separate spots, or if I may go with Kevin and film, Dan may go with me and film. We just got to kind of put all our thoughts together tonight and figure that out. So stay tuned.
All right, well, our first night of scouting didn't go real well. Neither of us heard anything. Walking out, I was able to use the setting sunlight and did catch 4 turkeys up in a tree. Not sure if they were gobblers, jakes, hens. But with Bishop not hearing anything at his spot, we decided to come over here. We're camping out in the trucks. See his sleep set up. If you didn't catch his video, we did how he built that truck bed for his Toyota Tacoma. And then we'll come over here and check out mine. Rocking the full Silverado. A lot simpler. I can still hop up and drive if I want to with my bed in place. Get up at 3:30, be dressed at 4.
Sounds about right.
Hopefully nobody else walks in. All right, so we'll see you guys out in the woods in a few hours.
All right, folks, the time is here. Massachusetts opener. As y'all saw yesterday, Dan and I split up and scouted 2 spots. The spot that I went to and I thought was just going to be loaded, I'd never heard a single bird. He didn't hear anything gobble either, but he did, thankfully, see a couple turkeys in the trees. So we're going to ease in here to this field, try to set up on them pretty tight with them, and see if we can't get one to pitch down and get close. So stay tuned. He's getting closer. That other turkey's in this field. He's finna come out, I think. Make sure she doesn't bust us. There's 2 of them. Yeah. Are they coming now? The other's right there in front of the decoys. Oh shit. Call. We got one down in mass. He came out of this trail right here. Nice bird. Got a big hook on that one. Good beard. Beautiful turkey. Beautiful turkey. Lulu! I'm gonna get this tag filled out and put on. Need to report this online within 48 hours. It's funny because somewhere on here it says tag void if detached prior to harvest. So you better have a knife or some scissors or something, because I'm over here trying to trace these dotted lines to cut this tag out. But man, we had a textbook hunt this morning, really. As y'all know, I came up here Saturday, met a buddy, Kevin, that reached out to me. We've been talking on Facebook for about a year now, just talking about hunting Connecticut and Massachusetts. I'd never hunted in Massachusetts. He's lived up here all his life and just a great hunter. Hunts all over Massachusetts and Connecticut for deer and turkeys. Even goes out to Ohio deer hunting. Just a very good outdoorsman, great hunter, and he's just kind of been giving me pointers and kind of putting us in the right location. And I wanted Dan and I to go to a spot together last night and roost. And Dan seems to think a lot smarter than us Army guys. I think it's a Coast Guard thing, and he said, hey, it probably makes sense if we split up and go roost 2 different spots. And I never in a million years thought I wouldn't hear a bird last night, but I heard nothing. And Dan came in here and roosted these birds that I had seen a couple days before, and yeah, we got in here. They gobbled really good on the roost. It's probably 2 or 3 birds in here, 2 definitely close to us. And they shut up for a little while, but we kind of kept at it, kept calling to them, and one of them finally split off. And I got lucky because Dan was just about to get up and relieve himself, and I made a call, and the turkey literally gobbled probably 50 yards in front of us, but was across the hedgerow. And he walked down this deer trail, came right on in strutting. I made a farther shot than I thought. I guess just being strutting, he looked like he was close, but he was 45 yards, but we put him down with the 12 gauge. And yeah, we're gonna get this bird tagged and hopefully move around a couple spots today and try to get on a couple more. So stay tuned with us. Shelly, I'm glad you didn't go with me last night.
So you have a good idea every now and then.
Alright, we're back in it on this phone, my tag and everything, and Dan and I were talking, and he made a call, and they gobbled again, closer. So Dan's in the saddle now, and I'm behind the camera, so let's see if we can get another one to come through.
Alright, so we're back to the truck. After Bishop went out and got his bird, we were doing a post-hunt interview. He was filling out his tag. I ripped one off with the call, and 2 more birds were gobbling. Not sure if they were starting to come in or not, but we kind of gave up on them after about 30 minutes. Got some photos of Bishop's bird. He's now over here cleaning it up, making some coffee, and we're probably going to dive back in here onto the same piece of property. There's like 5 or 6 different fields and a lot of timber, so as we were taking photos, there was also another bird that gobbled pretty far off, but in a different direction. So we'll see if we can make something happen. All right, well, we got Bishop's bird cleaned up. We're heading back out into the same piece of property. I think there's at least 3, if not 4 other birds that we heard gobbling since Bishop shot. So we gave him probably about an hour and a half to calm down. Do the old slow play. Got some coffee, got some snacks, and we'll see if we can make something happen now.
I don't know where he is.
Alright, so we finally got back on this bird. So we walked this field, ended up hitting posted property, so we had to double back. And we found this old logging road in this real thick stuff. And 2 of them just answered us up in there. So we're going to slide out this logging road a little bit further and see if they stay responsive, then maybe we just set up right on this road. So let another call. So we'll come up with a game plan, get set up, see if they come in. Alright, well, he answered both times. I don't know if the camera audio picked that up or not. I'm guessing he's probably 250 to 300 yards. So we're going to go 100 yards, stop, call, 100 yards, stop, call.
I see a turkey.
Towards us or the other way?
I couldn't tell. Or could I tell what it was? I'm just trying to be cautious. It could have been a hen or something. It was 100% a turkey though. Alright, we're set back up in these woods. Dan's behind the gun. I'm over his shoulder so we can see what we got. See if we can make something happen.
After Bishop spotted that turkey, we decided to set up and do some calling. But after about 30 to 45 minutes of nothing, we decided to pack up and move on. Alright, it's second morning. April 26th. We're back here where we were this morning. We ended up staying in here pretty much the entire day. After Bishop got his bird, they answered us a couple times. We tried to make a couple moves. We think they were all henned up. We did drive around a little bit before noon, but I don't know, kind of committed to this spot. Bishop did come back here, it was probably around 5 o'clock, and got eyes on a Tom, a Jake, and I think 2 hens. But we went back into roost and they weren't there. So it was a little windy last night, so we don't know if they maybe moved up onto the hillside and are just roosted down low in the trees. I don't know, we're gonna slide in here, probably wait till about 5:15. Hopefully something gobbles on its own. It's nice and calm this morning, so we should be able to hear. We did see another turkey fly up about 500 yards down across this field. But as we go that way, we start getting some issues with posted property and safety zones. So hopefully we don't have to go after that bird.
Set up. Got a couple of decoys out there. We've got some birds gobbling right in there. Hopefully they'll come to us this morning.
He's got a deep Yeah, he does.
So I put Dan on a Jake and he decides not to shoot, so.
No, so yes, we got here, like I said earlier, this is where we were yesterday. We had, I don't know, 5 or 6 gobbling birds. One ended up being a Jake. They were literally 360 degrees around us. We tried to make a couple moves. We spotted them out in this field. So we packed up the decoys, went back to the truck, tried to get a little bit more mobile, but they're not here anymore. So we're gonna drive around the property, see if we can get eyes on them. If not, we're gonna relocate to another spot. So for the rest of the day, we moved from spot to spot. We went back to where Bishop originally roosted the night before the season opened. Tried locating those birds, but we weren't successful. After walking for over an hour, trying our best to see if we could locate some birds, we decided to head back to where Bishop originally roosted the night prior and just set the decoys up and see if we could make something happen. Well, I think that's going to do it for Mass for at least this trip. We got eyes on them, but they're just staying tucked in behind the houses. Bishop even tried going inside the safety zone since he doesn't have the shotgun and call and try to pull them back in to where we can hunt. That didn't work either. So we have about an hour. We're going to hunt our way back to the car, pack up, and tomorrow will be the season opener in Connecticut. We'll see if we get another trip back up here to Mass before the end of the season, but we're gonna be focused on Connecticut now, so we'll see you in the woods in Connecticut. Do it,